We're playing Pocky!
Jesus! Pocky and Rocky may be one of the most deceptive games I've ever played.
And by deceptive, he means that it may look cute and cuddly on the outside, but when you actually delve into it, you'll find a demon.
Goblin.
Goblin demon.
Demon Goblin. This is another one of those games I played a lot as a kid when I was being babysat over at a friend's house. They had this Pocky and Rocky game. We played it all the time, but we never beat it.
And I never played it in my entire life.
So we tried to play it again, just looking at it thinking, oh, this is adorable. What the hell was wrong with me? No. No, there was no shame in my childhood self. He didn't know what he was getting into.
It's hard.
It's really hard. Pocky and Rocky was developed by Natsume.
The same company behind Harvest Moon.
Right, so the title screen starts off with the familiar, colorful, and cartoony look, along with music all of that Natsume style, which I love.
Me too. This style makes the whole game extremely pleasant.
You wouldn't really be able to tell by looking at it, but Pocky and Rocky is a shoot-'em-up game. All of the elements of one are here. You constantly shoot cards as Pocky and leaves as Rocky. You get 2 different kinds of power-ups, and enemies come in waves which drop these power-ups when they're all defeated. The biggest difference here is that there is no automatic scrolling. This allows you to progress at your own pace, run past some enemies, or turn in all directions and fire.
Oh, did you think you're getting away from me? Not on my watch! Ah! Yeah! Got him.
Another technique that you have that's usually found in most bullet hell games is a defensive swipe. Pressing B allows you to swat away most enemy bullets and do fast, minimal damage to enemies. On Pocky, pressing B has her swinging her magic stick.
And on Rocky, it has him doing a booty shake. Sexy.
If that isn't enough to get away from danger, you also have a slide dodge. Pressing X quickly lunges you in any direction with brief invulnerability. But it's dangerous to use in 2-player mode, because if you hit each other, it'll make you
Woo! I mean, not really, but this is fun.
Like I said, there are only 2 types of power-ups. The purple one gives you a spread shot, and the orange one changes your attacks to fireballs, which might do more damage probably. Even though there's only 2 upgrades, it never feels lacking or disappointing. In fact, it's usually pretty difficult to keep maximum power, since as you get hit, your attacks weaken.
And you're gonna get hit a lot.
In every level, there's a special object that gives bonuses when you attack it.
It makes a fat guy pop out. Sometimes it's an old lady, but usually it's a fat guy.
They drop a few items for you when they're found, usually some health, an attack upgrade, or another screen-clearing bomb. In our whole time playing, we only got the old lady to appear once, but when she did, she dropped this item that lets you suddenly start riding a cat thing, and you're completely invincible as you hop around on enemies, and it's a lot of fun, but it makes PBG jealous, so when you're done, he dashes into you, and he makes you fall off a cliff and die! Dude! I'm taking a life. Surprisingly, Pocky and Rocky is really difficult. Since you have the ability to shoot in all directions, the enemy layouts are designed so that they come at you from all directions. It's not hard because of unfairness or being overwhelmed. It requires full situational awareness and swift reaction times. This makes the whole game very challenging, but at a fair, enjoyable level. The sense of progression through each of the 6 stages is well done, too. Stages 1 and 2 are generally pleasant treks through fields, forests, and a river.
And by stage 3, bam! Mini bosses everywhere, and death traps and falling skulls, and Jared, move, we gotta get out of here!
I can't! Save yourself!
No!
Seriously, the amount of death traps after stage 3 get ridiculous.
Laser eye statues, rolling spike balls, burning mouth thingies. As much death as these things have caused us, I'm actually kinda glad they're here. The whole game has been killing dudes, killing more dudes, and booty shaking. Suddenly you have a different kind of threat to deal with. It brings a little variety.
Once you get to the final stage, it relaxes back to a straightforward track in defeating enemies. But these are some of the toughest enemies in the game. Lots of lasers, a tough mini-boss, and a fire-breathing predator mouth thing. Thankfully, you are given unlimited continues, so you can keep trying to your heart's content. Or at least until you get sick of hearing.
My favorite thing about Pocky and Rocky is the story, mostly because it doesn't make any sense. Something terrible has happened!
What happened?
My fellow Nopino goblins have lost their minds!
Wait, what?
So, Rocky is a goblin.
No, Rocky is a raccoon. It's in his namesake.
But he says his fellow Nopino goblins. Does that make raccoons goblins?
No, raccoons are raccoons.
So, this is a goblin.
No, that's a koi fish with legs.
Then, this is a goblin?
No, that's a green umbrella wearing a sandal with one eye and his tongue sticking out.
Is this girl a goblin?
I think that's Chun-Li who got turned into a stretchy worm.
Are these things goblins?
Actually, no, these are kappas. These are Japanese folklore demons that are known for capturing children. Oh god, he's got me! Help!
The boss dialogue is hilariously bad. The first boss musters up all of his wit and says, "Ha ha! I am your adversary!" Yep, you sure are. Which is why we killed you. The second boss is just a plain old liar. Do you want to know where the black mantle is? Then you must defeat me. So we defeat him and he doesn't tell us anything.
I think that's because we killed him.
Oh. Well, we didn't think that through very well now, did we?
The final boss is named the Black Mantle, and he's pretty cool to fight. He uses a lot of sweet-looking spell effects, and just like most bosses, he's tough to beat. Actually, the Sword and Shield guy just before him is a bit harder, but Black Mantle is still tough.
And we were able to vanquish the Black Mantle by combining our skills, wit, and teamwork.
You mean dodge sliding around like an idiot and hoping not to get hit?
Teamwork!
But we did win. All the Nopino goblins, which apparently includes Rocky, a one-eyed mushroom, some ghosts, and a skeleton, went home. And all of the other enemies were actually Gorgonzola goblins, who were under the spell of the Black Mantle. Turns out they were good little goblins after all, and they went home too.
I'm just glad they're not upset about the mass murders we committed against their people.
Shh, dude, just don't bring it up.
You know, I wasn't really expecting much from this game at first, but the second we started playing, I realized it's cute, it's cuddly, it's fun.
It's too bad that I'll punch you in the gut so hard that you'll cough up your lungs with how difficult it is. That's why my final rating for this game is a kitten goblin out of 10. Pocky and Rocky looks cute. Everything is cartoony and adorable, but damn if it doesn't slap you across the face a few times with the difficulty. And this certainly isn't a bad thing. We appreciate the challenge. It's good that it can really test your skills with its rather simple gameplay. It's a very enjoyable shoot 'em up. If you've got some time to spend with a friend of yours and you're in the mood for something charming, play Pocky and Rocky. Just be prepared to get mauled with many deaths throughout.
And the ending was pretty pleasant too. Pocky had better dreams than usual that night.
PvG, no!
Jared!
Run, run! Don't stop attacking! Oh my god! Get to it! We're gonna die! Oh my god! There's so much blood!
This thing is
oh my god! Let's go! Hiya! Be sure to press that subscribe button if you want to subscribe and get more videos in the future. And a huge thanks to PeanutButterGamer for doing this video with me. If you guys want to see some more things that PeanutButterGamer and I have done together, check out the Chivalry Duel where we fight each other in a one-on-one duel to the death in the game Chivalry. And also be sure to check out PeanutButterGamer's actual channel where he has plenty of his own videos which are far more hilarious than mine. Most of them at least. Okay, all of them.